Hello, welcome to our Creation Lab soap channel. So we got our supplies. I've already started it. I had an interruption, so we're restarting the video. But anyway, so this is from Wholesale Supplies Plus. Try not to show you, but that's the basic order. You don't need to see my address. So I decided to get, I want to try and do, these are for our fall soaps and things that for our family and for my business partner think of when we think of fall. We got a caramel brown butterscotch because all my micas that I got in regards to browns are all really dark, and so this one has a little bit of a gold hue to it, but we figured we could put some little TD in it and it can make the light brown, like think of coffee with creamer. So we think this would be good, as well as we may make a mountain pour Harry Potter's butterbeer, and that would be the perfect one for that. So that one's one of the ones that I've unwrapped already. Like I said, we're restarting the video again. But anyway, so this one, we have the Crafter's Choice Crimson Red Wine Mica. The reason why I got that is because I got a Merlot fragrance oil. And while wine is good all year round, I just thought it would be kind of a good add to have in a wine Merlot or some kind of wine inspired soap. So this will be one of the colors into that. We got this orange clove, and it smells, and I smelled it a little bit earlier, but it smells like the oranges, and you definitely smell the spices like clove. So for me, like the clove and patchouli and that kind of stuff reminds me more of fall, but I love citrus, and so we're going to be making orange soap with a dried orange embedded into it, and I think that one's going to be really good. And then we have this apple orchard. Now with fall, I mean obviously it's harvest time, and so this one has a really sweet kind of an apple scent. Not so much like a vanilla, but maybe like what I would consider like an undertone of sugar. So that's going to be making that. We also are going to be, which I already have, is an apple cider fragrance oil, and that one is one of my favorite. In fact, call me weird, but when all the pumpkin stuff comes out during fall, I prefer the apple stuff, and I've always loved apple cider. It reminds me of my childhood, and with being with my Nana, we would do apple cider with cinnamon sticks, and I've not been, I like coffee, but my stomach doesn't. So coffee's not one of my things, but I like hot cocoa, so I always do the other ends. But we will be making a coffee soap because my daughter is a coffee addict. She has it written, it helps her with her lupus because she's got fatigue problems. And so we're gonna be doing that. Now this next one here is called Cool Cucumber. And it's a really cucumbery scent. Now this one is not going to be for a soap that will be into the store. This is for a custom order. We have a customer that wants a Lego soap. Usually we do our Lego soaps kid inspired, so we do monkey farts, which is all the fruit kind of smells, or banana, or we do bubblegum mix, you know, the scents that are for kids. But she wants to have a Lego soap with the smell of cucumbers. So you actually get, so that's what we got, is so we can make her for, it's for, I believe, a birthday party. I think it's a kid's birthday party, but cucumber was the scent she wanted. Now, this one right here, let me smell, make sure, let's see. Yeah, it's, I think this is kind of what I would even say, it's definitely gender neutral. This one is Bourbon Tobacco, but it kind of reminds me more of the guy, but like it definitely could be for either. I know that's confusing. Hey, that's what I do, I confuse you. But anyway, this one right here is gonna be going into our soap for I Shot the Sheriff, and it's got sweetness to it. And you know, a lot of people like it's not too musky. I'm not too sure though. Maybe it's got a little bit of a, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a smokiness kind of a scent. Not smoke as in like cigarette smoke, but you know, like campfires, etc. kind of got that smoky when you describe things. But this one right here is gonna go in that, and actually I have the embeds near me. They're not done because I have to do my detailed work on them, but I kind of wanted to show you. So we're gonna be doing that, and it's gonna be a brown, gray, and black swirled soap. And then we're gonna put, once we cut, we'll, oh my gosh, me and words. So I gotta still do a little bit of cleaning up, and I'm gonna do the detailed like work onto there to make some of those details come up. And we're gonna put the cowboy boots on the sides of them. And it will be a high top soap. And I, you know, like I said, to do the details. And then after I cut each piece, we're gonna put a cowboy hat on it. And this little cowboy hat has a little star. That will be gold. And we're probably gonna either do a dark brown or a black band on that just to kind of make it sit. And I'm gonna clean up these edges a little bit. But so the cowboy boots on the sides, and then the sheriff hat on top, and that's gonna be put on with melt and pour. The reason why I'm gonna do it after it's cut is because if I do it before, it won't, and I might do it sideways, but still, like, the pieces of soap will be smaller than that. So the cap will be overhanging, but I think it will be cute. And then the end piece, which if you imagine this is the square of the soap, right in the middle of it, and we're gonna put in some little detailed work on this to make this stick out. We're gonna put the sheriff's badge. And so we thought that would be cute for I Shot the Sheriff, along with this fragrance oil. I have one other one that's coming too, that's kind of in these scent notes. And out of the two, I'm gonna choose which one I want for the sheriff soap. But if I like the other, and if not this one, we'll just go into making a kind of a more gender neutral type of soap. And then we've got, I mean, when I think of Halloween, other than the scary things, and not so scary, but quirky and the traditional, it's for kids, it doesn't matter about any of that stuff. It's all about the candy. So I got Candy Crush. And we are gonna make some kind of candy inspired, no idea on what we're doing exactly, but I just know it will be candy. We're gonna do a soap with that. And, oh, that smells sugary. We may need to put a warning label on it, and it smells like candy to not eat. Because especially if it's kids getting it, you know how they are. All right, and then for me, I love caramel. Caramel's a really wonderful scent to me and taste. And I have a caramel, burnt caramel, that we may try and do too. But this one I got Crazy Caramel Corn. And this one, oh, it smells like caramel popcorn and that. So when I seen that, I have no clue what I'm doing yet with it. That's how we go. we like something first, we buy it, and then sometimes we make soaps around it. But then there's times like with the I Shot the Sheriff, we will have an idea for a soap, and then we have to figure out the colors and the fragrances. But this one definitely is, I wanted to smell this one. It sounded good. It has vanilla, but the vanilla is not very high if I remember right. And so I'm gonna do something for Halloween with caramel, because honestly, caramel's kind of, you know, caramel apples, etc. Maybe that's what we'll do. But it smells like caramel popcorn to me. It has a little bit of that other scent to it. But, and then as I showed you before, we had that one cucumber. These are both new. I got this one that is cool cucumber. So the other one, let's see if I remember right. So this is two of them. and that. And so I got this other one in case, because the order's a big order, if I needed more. And then if not, it's the same exact one, but if not, then I'm gonna use it in a cucumber scent. I mean, there's some scents and some soaps that I always sell. I think number one is always lavender. Like, everybody wants a lavender soap. Lavender this, lavender that. Cucumber and cucumber melon. That's another one that I would be very regular that people like. And so those kinds of soaps, like, you make a bunch of times. We're also gonna be making some pumpkin inspired in coffee. That's gonna be in our Brambleberry order, so maybe I shouldn't tell you about that too much. I haven't ordered from Brambleberry in a long time. When I first did, it was a while ago, but like these, they're really good sealed, and they got the tape, and Brambleberry does the tape, but I had a lot of scents that I guess it's more of an issue with the labels if it leaked, but they leaked coming in, and you know, Brambleberry took care of it and stuff, but like when I got the other ones, they did it again. And so like, and if they drip down, it makes the words disappear. And so sometimes I'd order stuff because I have a plan, but I don't get to it. And so if I have a soap that I'm gonna be doing, but I don't know what the fragrance oil is exactly, and these particular ones were a bunch of men's soap, men fragrances, and I smelled it. Oh yeah, that one smells like a musk. This smells like a men's cologne. The next one smells like a men's cologne. The next one smells like a men's cologne with a different kind of scent, but still, how was I supposed to know, never knowing them and never buying them, what each one of them was? And I like to put, when I put stuff in my shop, I like to put what scents are in there. I go by what scent notes that they tell me when I buy them, so it's more precise, but with those I couldn't tell, you know? And so I did use them, but I used them for family, and they were littler samples because I was trying to, they got, I think all suppliers will give little samples, so if you're looking into doing soaping yourself and that, but there's a ton of them. Sometimes they do the scents, the sample scents, and you get these little teeny ones. They're not enough to make a batch of soap, but you can try it in a melt and pour. You can do it in some wax melts or something like that, just so you can get familiar with the scent and see if it's something you like or what it's thinking, because unlike some people, I'm not a scent connoisseur. Like, I read bergamot, blah, 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 and so like, I know what some of those smell like, so I think that, but then when I get it and I smell it, it's completely different than what I expected. So I think that sometimes getting the samples are, and then if there's some things like here, I just kind of had, I knew kind of, because I know the profiles and I know the supplier, and that when I ordered the cucumber soap or scent, that I knew it was going to be perfect and it was going to be fine. Now there's a ton of different cucumbers. There's icy cucumber, I think there's a cucumber salt water, there's cucumber melon, and that, but this lady wanted a pretty, just basic, the main tone of it is cucumber, and so that's why I got that. And so we'll be doing some videos on some of these. Some things we may not do videos, we'll see. My daughter's coming down and she's gonna be doing the coffee soap, and so here's the thing with that. Be excited for that one. That coffee soap, she's gonna start with, instead of using our lye water, she's gonna do coffee water, and she will do the whole process with it and everything, and then mix it into the lye. And then I don't know if she's gonna put coffee beans or coffee grounds, or she's gonna do all that. She's still designing towards the main thing, but we're gonna be putting a caffeine supplement into it. And so caffeine's really good for your skin, and like, it kind of gives you like your skin a wake up. I mean, if you look at a lot of your beauty products, it lists caffeine as an additive, and some things, she's bought face masks, etc. But we thought, what a fun thing to do, be a coffee soap with caffeine. So you'll be seeing that soon. When she comes down and makes it, she's feeling a little bit better. But this heat's really bad on her because she's got lupus along with Raynaud's, and I mean, what lupus does sometimes is it's the gateway to some other things. And so once you have one thing going on, you have multiple things. But She's coming down because it's my birthday, and we're gonna probably do a soap. We'll see. And for this video, you'll be seeing another one tomorrow. But like and subscribe. You don't have to, but I'm gonna try and do videos weekly. Sometimes I may do more. There may be a week I skip, but I'm gonna try and do it regularly. I'm gonna be showing you different things and doing different things. Even if you're not a soap maker and you're not trying to learn, at least I think it's kind of fun to watch people make soap. And sometimes you learn things. Like, I watched 100 different soap videos, and then there's that 101. Well, I learned something new. I was like, oh my goodness, that makes sense. And so, you know, follow that for that reason. Or just for my people that are buying from my store, you get to watch your soap being made. I think that's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me, they announced today the trailer for the Mr. Rogers. Tom Hanks is playing it. I love Mr. Rogers. Yes, I'm that old. But anyway, it reminds me, like, when I make these soap videos and you're watching it made, like when Mr. Rogers had the trolley or on the screen, and then we went and watched how it's made video. I thought the coolest one that I seen was when crayons are made, you know, which now as an adult, it's so easy, and, like, you know, it's just wax and color, etc. But I still think that it's something really cool. You don't know the process. Like, there is an even TV show called How It's Made. And so that's what you get to do when you watch here. Again, like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell if you want to be notified when we do new videos. Feel free to join us on our Facebook page, which is Our Creation Lab on Facebook. That's where we do contest inside things. We also let you have a lot of feedback, a say. You know, sometimes we'll have you name soaps, and if you name it, you get to keep that. You get to have one of those for free, as well as some of the gift baskets and stuff we do. We just decide, hey, let's do another giveaway, and then we'll put something out there, and then we'll choose either random, or somebody has to come up with the best idea in that, and they get a gift basket, and our gift baskets are amazing. Also, you can go to our Etsy store, which our shop name is Our Creation Lab, and you'll find all the soaps that we do, and there'll be some ones I haven't done yet that we were doing trade shows, but the heat's gotten a little bit too much for my daughter, and so we're gonna just put them in the shop and then hold off until fall on doing some more events. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Thank you.